Alam mo ba kung ano ang isa sa pinakamahal na lifestyle sa Pilipinas? Hindi ang pagiging mayaman, kundi ang pagpapanggap na mayaman. Kasi para magmukhang successful, kailangan updated ang phone, aesthetic ang coffee, branded ang bag, at may travel photos. At higit sa lahat, kailangang walang makaalam na ang totoong kasama mo sa bakasyon ay si bill. Credit card bill, personal loan bill, buy now, pay later bill. At iyong kaibigan mong laging nagsasabing, deserve mo yan, pero hindi naman siya ang magbabayad. Sa modern Philippines, napakadaling magmukhang mayaman. You only need isang magandang kafe, isang borrowed car, isang branded paper bag, at tamang camera angle. Kahit iyong paper bag ay 3 taon mo nang iniingatan. Casual shopping day. Shopping day? Ate, lalagyan lang yon ng baon mo. Malakas din ang pressure mula sa family. Kapag reunion, hindi sapat ang okay naman ako, nag-iipon lang. Ang tanong agad, may bago ka ng kotse? Kailan kayo bibili ng bahay? Bakit hindi pa kayo nag-a-abroad? Si anak ni Tita Baby, manager na sa Canada. Si anak ni Tita Baby na hindi mo naman kilala. Pero somehow, competition mo na siya. At kapag sinabi mong nagtitipid ka, parang may problema ka sa buhay. Ay, bakit? Okay lang ba kayo? Okay lang kami, tita. Ayaw lang naming gawing personality ang installment. Then you open social media, may bagong kondo, may business class flight, may unboxing, may simple Sunday lunch na mukhang wedding reception. Meanwhile, ikaw kumakain ng instant noodles habang nanonood ng Day in My Life as a 23-year-old CEO. Mapapaisip ka talaga, Lord, bakit siya CEO at 23? Ako nga, hindi ko pa rin alam kung saan napupunta ang mga takip ng Tupperware. The problem is, we compare our real lives to other people's highlight reels. Hindi natin alam kung fully paid ba ang kondo, company car ba yon, sponsored ba ang trip, o 10 tao pala ang naghati-hati sa hotel room. At minsan, ang nakikita nating luxury lifestyle ay isang picture lang. 1 photo sa hotel lobby, 1 photo sa swimming pool, 1 photo sa breakfast buffet. Tapos uwi na. Pero online, parang doon na nakatira. Isa sa pinaka-dangerous na sentences ngayon ay, affordable naman monthly. Hindi na natin tinatanong, magkano talaga? Ang tanong na ngayon, magkano per month? Phone worth 80,000? 3,500 lang monthly. Bag worth 60,000. May installment, bakasyon na wala sa budget. Swipe muna, problema na ni future me. Unfortunately, future you is still you. Mas pagod lang at mas maraming bills. Kapag sabay-sabay ang installments, para kang may invisible employees na naghihintay every payday. Credit card, akin ito. Car loan, akin din. Phone installment, wag mo akong kalimutan. BNPL, small amount lang naman ako. Times 12. At ikaw? May matitira pa ba? Meron po. Magkano? 800 pesos. Kaya minsan, ang sweldo natin parang dumadaan lang sa bank account para mag-attendance. Present! Tapos wala na. Installments are not automatically bad. Pero kapag bumili ka dahil kaya mo ang monthly payment, hindi ibig sabihin na kaya mo talaga ang total cost. Minsan, hindi mo binili ang item. Inampon mo siya. Kasama mo siya for 24 months. The cost is not just money. It is also stress. Kapag wala kang emergency fund, every small problem becomes a national crisis. Nasira ang aircon? Emergency. Nagkasakit ang anak? Emergency. Kailangan palitan ng gulong? Emergency. May wedding invitation? Financial emergency with dress code. Mapapaisip ka, pwede bang umattend emotionally? There is also pressure to maintain your image. Kapag nasanay ang barkada na game ka lagi sa expensive restaurants, mahirap sabihing, pass muna, nagbabudget ako. So sasama ka pa rin. Tapos pinakamurang item ang order mo. Sparkling water lang sa akin. 200 pesos. Tubig na may personality. At habang umiinom ka, naiisip mo, sa bahay, libre ito. May yelo pa. Tapos may isang magsasabi, guys, Hati-hati na lang tayo equally. Wait lang, tubig lang ang in-order ko. Bakit kasama ako sa truffle pasta at steak mo? Pretending can also affect relationships. May couples na nag-aaway tungkol sa pera, pero sa Instagram, building our dream life together. Building? Oo. Building interest charges. May parents din na pressured magbigay ng bonggang birthdays, branded clothes, at latest gadgets dahil ayaw nilang mapag-iwanan ng anak nila. Understandable naman. Pero minsan, the best gift is not the most expensive one. It is financial stability. It is a home where people are not panicking every time may unexpected expense. Here is the biggest irony. The more money you spend trying to look rich, the less money you have to actually become rich. Every peso spent on unnecessary status cannot go to your emergency fund, investments, business, insurance, home, or children's education. Hindi ibig sabihin na bawal bumili ng maganda, buy the coffee, travel, get the nice shoes. Pero make sure your lifestyle is supported by your finances, not by your imagination. There is a difference between I can buy it and I can afford it. You can buy something if your credit card limit allows it. You can afford it if buying it does not destroy your savings, delay your goals, or force you to eat canned tuna for 3 weeks. And canned tuna is okay. Pero hindi iyong tinitingnan mo habang iniisip, ikaw ang kapalit ng designer wallet ko. Also, rich looking is not the same as wealthy. Someone can wear a plain shirt, drive an older car, and have investments, savings, and no consumer debt. Meanwhile, someone else can look expensive from head to toe, but one missed salary away from panic. Hindi mo makikita ang net worth sa logo ng damit. At hindi porket tahimik ang lifestyle, walang pera. Minsan tahimik kasi walang kailangang patunayan. You may be paying the fake rich tax if you buy things mainly because other people will see them. You feel embarrassed to repeat clothes or use an older phone. Your lifestyle improved, but your savings did not. Mas aesthetic ang bahay, pero ang emergency fund mo, aesthetic din. Minimalist, halos walang laman. Another sign is when you earn more, but still feel poor. Promotion, new car, bonus, new phone, extra income, extra gastos. Parang may meeting ang expenses bago pa dumating ang sweldo. Okay, may bonus siya this month. Sino kukuha? At kapag may unexpected money, instead na idadagdag ko sa savings. Ang unang thought, ano kaya ang pwede kong bilhin? Hindi pa pumapasok ang pera, may naka-checkout na. First, redefine what rich means. Is it having a luxury bag or sleeping peacefully without worrying about bills? Is it a new car or having enough savings to walk away from a toxic job? Second, learn to say, hindi pasok sa budget ko ngayon. Hindi ibig sabihin na poor ka. It means you have priorities. At hindi mo kailangang gumawa ng mahabang explanation. Hindi mo kailangang sabihin, actually kasi may tuition, may insurance, tapos nasira iyong washing machine. Just say, pass muna ako. Complete sentence iyon. Third, delay non-essential purchases for 48 hours. Kapag gusto mo pa rin after 2 days, consider it. Kapag nakalimutan mo na, hindi mo pala kailangan. Na-hypnotize ka lang ng free shipping. Finally, build quiet wealth, emergency fund, investments, insurance, minimal unnecessary debt. Hindi ito laging Instagrammable. Walang nagpo-post ng, guys, fully funded na ang 6-month emergency fund ko. Pero honestly, iyon ang tunay na flex. Imagine may emergency at hindi mo kailangang mangutang. That is luxury. Imagine hindi ka takot sa due date. That is premium living. Imagine you can say no because you have savings. That is rich. There is nothing wrong with wanting a comfortable and beautiful life. Pero huwag mong ubusin ang future mo para lang ma-impress ang mga taong nag-scroll lang naman sa post mo for 2 seconds. You do not need to look rich. You need to become secure. Real wealth is often quiet. Sometimes, it looks like an old phone, a simple outfit, a fully paid credit card, and a person who sleeps very well at night. So the next time ma-pressure kang mag-flex, ask yourself, gusto ko ba talaga ito? Or gusto ko lang bang isipin ng ibang tao na mayaman ako? Because the most expensive audience you will ever perform for is an audience that does not even care. And kung nagustuhan mo itong video, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe to Low-Key Wealth PH. Because remember, low-key is the new wealthy.